stupid. Why I'm stupid? No, not you, your friend. I know, but I keep on saying I'm so bad you and David.
All
Now I
right,
got 700
guess I'm live.
$5 and I paid $50.
What's going on, YouTubers? My name is Robert Serrano Jr., natural born driller. Welcome everyone to this WWE RAW review, the show from April, I believe it was 30th last night. I don't remember the date now. Yes, April 30th, 2018. Monday Night Raw was in Montreal, Canada. Yeah, Michael Cole, Corey Graves, and Jonathan Coachman on commentary. And excuse my voice, folks. It still hasn't been the same since my last shouting, you know, doing that rant that I did. But I'm getting better right now. You know, I just need to chop me down some halls to get through this. So yeah, I'm still not over this, but hopefully I'll get over it. Doesn't mean I can't talk. I can still talk, but it's just not the best right now. And also, also to not to take too long for this review. This is gonna be a short review, and if you, as you notice, I don't know if you can notice, but I disabled the live chat so I could go through this. So I apologize for this. If you can't chat with me, I just want to get through this because I want to talk that much anyways. But let's get to it. The show opened up first with Roman Reigns coming out. He get heavily booed by Canada in Montreal. And his promo, I didn't care about his promo. I didn't watch it. I went to give me fix me up some hot pockets. That's how much I didn't want to watch Roman Reigns. Let alone don't even want to hear him talk. But basically, he talked about how he won the match. His foot touched the ground, which is true. But who cares? So for some reason WWE's still gonna protect this guy and still gonna have him be the top guy to be the guy, whatever. So all of a sudden we got a promo from Samoa Joe, because Samoa Joe is going to promo to Roman Reigns when it comes to their match for WWE Backlash, which also will be the WWE Backlash 2018 Go Home Show edition for Raw. But yeah, that was that. I didn't want. I'm not gonna get too much about it. I'm just gonna say that Samoa Joe is the fucking man, and hopefully Samoa Joe wins, which I thought he will. So then we get Jinder Mahal coming out, and to be honest with you, folks, I didn't know what he said because I didn't watch it. And also, to be honest with you, I don't care because I don't care about Jinder Mahal anymore. Fuck Jinder Mahal. He's an embarrassment as a professional wrestler, just like John Cena is an embarrassment of professional wrestling. So fuck it, I don't care. But I know what WWE was doing here too. They try to get all the heat on Jinder Mahal, so they get all that heat off of Roman Reigns, and it didn't work. So then Sami Zayn comes out to a massive pop, and then also Kevin Owens comes out. And he gets an ovation, and you wonder why? Not only these fans in Montreal are fans of Owens and Zayn, but also Owens and Zayn are Canadians. They're from Canada, so of course they're gonna get this type of pop. So Kevin Owens cuts a promo in French. And the Canadian fans appreciate that because they also speak in French too. All of a sudden, they try to make a match. It should be Jinder Mahal versus Roman Reigns. A couple fans booed. Sami Zayn versus Roman Reigns. Cheers. And then a massive cheer for Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns. So now we get a fight. Three guys. Oh, also Sami Zayn was there, but who cares? Three on four beat. I mean four on one. I meant to say, a 4-on-1 beatdown. We get Bobby Lashley coming out for the save, just for a little bit. He fights him off a little bit. Also, but the numbers game is getting the best. Basically a 4-on-2 situation. And the worst thing ever to fear and to see on TV, which is insulting. And Makes no sense. But WWE had Braun Strowman come out there for the save. Why is Braun Strowman coming out there to help Roman Reigns? I thought these two guys hated each other. Last I checked, these two guys in the past tried to kill each other. And attempted murder. So why are they helping one another? It just makes no sense. Storyline wise in WWE, it made no sense. But when they did this.
Wait, you want to get that?
But it just end up pushing away the heels, and that's all Bobby folks. There's a reason why the WWE did this too. It's a way for Roman Reigns to get cheered, and guess what? It still didn't work. They're using Braun Strowman's popularity, who's over as a babyface, to shield, quote unquote, shield the boos for Roman Reigns. Still didn't work. You get Elias doing his concert. It got interrupted by Bobby Roode. So we get Bobby Roode versus Elias again for last week. It was a decent match. Last week it wasn't to be. I think it was that good. I thought it was all right, but it got decent this week. And then the finish, Bobby Roode was rammed into the ring post, basically throat first. Basically, they're telling you throat first, which it was nowhere near the throat, but basically Bobby Roode was selling the fact that he was choking, he couldn't breathe, and there was no contest. I'm assuming that it was no contest because Bobby Roode couldn't continue. There was no announcement, so Elias decided to make an announcement that he won the match, but I don't know if it's official really. But so yeah, Elias he basically showed no remorse about Bobby Roode. He was being attended by referees and ENTs, and that was it. And was this going to lead to Bobby Roode for next year? I mean next year. Was this going to lead for Bobby Roode next week? I don't know. We'll see. But they got turned heel, folks. This whole Bobby Roode being a face is not working at all. They tried it for about, let's see, for the and that's a shame. He deserves better. And hopefully WWE will have him turn heel. I wish they would also turn Roman Reigns heel too. Just to get it over with. Troy Caruso was oh yeah, I forgot. Before the Troy Caruso just had the interview, AOP comes out first. Akam and Razor. And then we get to Troy Caruso interviewing these two tag teams called Gene Paul and Francosis or Francosis. I don't know. But yeah, these two tag teams. Obviously, they're going to be jobbing, and that's what happened. So no surprise, AOP isn't winning. After the match, AOP cuts a promo. Talk about they write the chapters of domination and all that, and they start talking in their language. I can't remember what language they speak and where they're actually from. Their nationalities. But yeah, the current promo, it wasn't that bad. So they sounded intense. They sounded serious, and they sounded a type of guys that you don't want to mess with. So, and that was it. Wrestling in hour number 1, 2 matches. Now we move on to hour number 2. Hour number 2, we get Seth Rollins, the WWE Intercontinental Champion. He comes out with a massive pop, more massive than Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Yeah, Seth freaking Rollins is over with these Canadian crowds. So Seth Rollins tried to cut a promo, like how in the past where Hulk Hogan's tried to cut a promo, and how in the past that Bret Hart, back in 2011 or was it 2012? It was 2012 actually, where he tried to cut a promo and he couldn't talk because the crowds in Canada were showing Bret Hart respect. They wouldn't shut up to basically cheer for Bret Hart loudly. And again, same thing with the Hulk Hogan back in Raw at the Mania from 2002. That too. And like, holy shit, these crowds are insane. So sure enough, they did the same thing with Seth Rollins here. Seth Rollins tried to talk, and he's like he's overwhelmed, and look at he got emotional with the reaction that he got from the Canadian crowds, in Montreal, and I couldn't believe either. So he starts covering promo that he's the current champion. And he talks about how Brock Lesnar's not here, but he's here as the main champion. But then he brings up Roman Reigns not winning the championship. And I see myself, what the fuck? WWE literally has Seth Rollins, mention Roman Reigns in his promo where it's supposed to be about Seth Rollins. Now I don't mind Seth Rollins mentioning Brock Lesnar because he hasn't mentioned Brock Lesnar because Seth Rollins, next to Brock Lesnar being the Universal Champion on Raw, is the secondary champion because of him being the Intercontinental Champion. But because Brock Lesnar's not there, Seth Rollins is the man right now. Seth Rollins is the main champion on Raw right now since Brock Lesnar's not there. And God knows how long Brock Lesnar's gonna be gone anyways, right? So then he literally have Seth Rollins come out there to mention Roman Reigns about he won the match, and this whole controversial finish on that bullshit. Like WWE really can't help themselves. They're never gonna give up, folks. That's how I take it from here. Not just what we're opening Roman Reigns and what happened earlier too in Roman Reigns' match. But in this promo with Seth Rollins, they're never gonna give up on this guy. Roman Reigns, they're not gonna give up until he gets over. Here's an idea how to get him over: turn him heel, and then later on in about a year, or whatever, then you can turn face, and then the fans will probably they might accept him. I mean, look at Seth Rollins. When Seth Rollins came back, for some reason they wanted him to be a babyface because he was getting more popular. He was getting more popular than Roman Reigns, and they kept him as a heel. And it took Seth Rollins about a while until he got the fans behind him to cheer for him. I guess you could say 2 years. So because Seth Rollins felt like he was irrelevant because of that. But at least with Seth Rollins, it took his time. Where they accept him as a babyface they can get behind. They could do the same thing with Roman Reigns, but they refuse to because they want to keep shoving out those that he's a great guy, he's a superhero, he's the greatest of all time, and all that bullshit. They say they did with Cena, for all these years. So then we get Finn Balor coming out. Yeah, let's just gonna move on from that. So yeah, we get Finn Balor coming out, and he wants to challenge Seth Rollins for the championship title right here tonight on Raw. That's just quote what he said. And Seth Rollins, the thing is, I got to defend my title against The Miz this Sunday at Backlash, which is true. Testing.
It's all the way downstairs.
Testing. One moment, folks.
Just tell him to get on. You already know you want to fight him.
Testing. Okay, never mind. I see it working now. Look, I wasn't working. Okay. All right. So yeah. So Seth Rollins is like, you know what? I'll face you. I'll face you tonight for the Intercontinental Championship. And then we get Bo Dallas and Kurt Axel, the Miz Taraj, with the Miz's music on. And again, folks, they're not the Miz Taraj anymore because the Miz is on Raw now. They betrayed the Miz on Miz is on SmackDown, I meant to say. And on top of that, they betrayed the Miz 2 weeks ago. So why is Bo Dallas and Kurt Axel still the Miz Taraj, and why are they still come out there with the Miz's music? Just at the Great Royal Rumble, we have Kurt Axel and Bo Dallas coming out with their own music, and then we get to hear on Raw, and they come out there with the Miz's music. It makes no sense. So they said to Finn Balor and Seth Rollins last week that forget about last week and everything, right? Forget about the Shield, forget about Balor Club. We should be the WWE's 4 Horsemen. And then they had a T-shirt with a picture of Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, Bo Dallas, and Curtis Axel on their shirts, which is taped on. And then Seth Rollins and Finn Balor was suddenly like, "What the?" And then Seth Rollins was like, "What the hell is that?" That was funny. That was hilarious. But then Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel were turned down. Curtis Axel looks depressed. Bo Dallas looks upset that Curtis Axel looked depressed. They leave just a tease to leaving to go after Balor and Rollins. And Rollins and Balor beats him up. And then Balor attacks Seth Rollins from behind. You know, and Finn Balor had a smile on his face. And people say it's as a heel turn. No, that was not a heel turn. It was not a heel turn, folks. I repeat, it was not a heel turn. Finn Balor is still a babyface. Now, are they planning on turning a heel priest later on? I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with Finn Balor. Based on what they did in the main event, we'll get to that later. But yeah, let me move on. So we get Sasha Banks backstage being interviewed about this whole thing with Bayley and herself.
He has leukemia.
Who cares at this point, folks? I'm just saying to you right now, I don't care at this point anymore. WWE is taking too long with this, so why should we care? They're not gonna do anything with this anyway, so what's the point? So we get Sasha Banks versus Ruby Riott, representing the Riott Squad, with Liv Morgan and Sarah looking at ringside. No Bayley, but she was at backstage, watching on backstage on the monitor, while Sasha Banks and Ruby Riott starts having a match. The match itself was decent, but then they protected Sasha Banks because of interference, distraction. So Ruby Riott takes advantage of that and gets to win over Sasha Banks. So yeah, it became decent until it was a waste of time. It really didn't help Ruby Riott's case because she couldn't beat Sasha Banks on her own, so it was pointless. Renee Young interviews Titus O'Neil when it comes to Titus World Slide. Yeah, for those who don't know, go on YouTube and find a clip of Titus O'Neil at the Greatest Royal Rumble. That's all you need to see. With Titus O'Neil running down the ring, tripping, and sliding under the ring. It was the greatest moment in Greatest Royal Rumble history. And at a glorified house show for Royal Rumble, even though WWE portrayed it as a pay-per-view. It was hilarious, folks. I still can't get over it, man. I watched this. I lost count how many times I watched it. It's still funny. It doesn't get old. This is Shockmaster type of deal of what they did with Titus O'Neil. I mean, it was never planned, obviously. Titus O'Neil, he's just clumsy. So yeah, Titus O'Neil did Titus World Slide. So basically, Titus O'Neil says in an interview with Renee Young about he loves it when a plan comes together. And he said, "No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't a plan and everything." And all of a sudden, Baron Corbin interrupts that Titus O'Neil. All right, and Titus O'Neil, come on, man, it's supposed to be fun and everything. And and then Baron Corbin is basically ruined the fun, that, and that was it. And he says, "Show Titus O'Neil, this other guy who loves to have fun to ruin his fun, which is No Way Jose." And we'll get that. We'll get that later too. The Bootleg Warriors, Bootleg Matt and Babyface Wyatt. They cut a promo about being Raw Tag Team Champions, and that was it. Don't care. I didn't care for it. Now we get to Bobby Lashley and Roman Reigns versus Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, and Jinder Mahal with Samuel Singh at ringside. That was good. I gotta say one thing. Roman Reigns, when it comes to the Superman punch, he looked like he hit it. Looked decent. Not that bad, but yeah. When it comes to Superman punch, I thought it was alright. But at the same time, why I get the feeling he's just not gonna try harder with that again in the future. But anyways, Roman Reigns got booed, obviously, as always. Bobby Lashley, it's a shame Bobby Lashley got no reaction, folks. Jinder Mahal gets booed as well. Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, and Braun Strowman were the only guys on that in that match who were getting cheered. And basically, the end of the match, Jinder Mahal, he went to Braun Strowman, right? I mean, he was going after Braun Strowman. Also, if Roman Reigns comes out of nowhere and spears, Jinder Mahal, where basically Roman Reigns saving Braun Strowman from Jinder Mahal, whatever. Basically, I see what WWE did here too. WWE tried to have Roman Reigns get cheered by spearing Jinder Mahal because fans don't like Jinder Mahal. Fans hate Jinder Mahal. And guess what? Didn't work. Didn't work. And in the end, Braun Strowman gets Kevin Owens with the running power slam and gets a 3 count in the win. So your winner, Braun Strowman, Bobby Lashley, and Roman Reigns. And there you go. That was the match. And that was in the hour number 2. So yeah, Roman Reigns in his main event, he still got shit on. He still got booed. Even when he came out for his entrance. Even going for a spear to Jinder Mahal. Still didn't get cheered. They still booed him. Because he ain't working. He ain't over. He sucks. He's boring. So Vince McMahon, move on from him. And go with Braun Strowman. Wrestling hour number 2. 2 matches. Now let's get to hour number 3. We get Baron Corbin cutting a promo about, he's here to ruin people's fun. And he's here to make money and to beat people up and all that. And to win championships. Even though he's only won 1 championship. Whatever. But we get No Way Jose with his party gang, combo, wherever they are. I don't give a fuck. Fuck No Way Jose and fuck those guys. This is Alan Rose 2.0. With his Rosebud 2.0. This is not gonna go over, folks. But we get the match. Match was nothing because Titus O'Neil comes out. Or should I say Titus Worldwide? Dana Brooke, Apollo Crews, Titus O'Neil, and Titus O'Neil was standing on the ramp. I mean on stage. Well, Apollo Crews and Dana Brooke goes down the ramp. And then Titus O'Neil starts running down the ramp, right? And then they start to go, whoa, wait. So they start, they had towels, basically, to click, wipe up the ramp way, the ramp, and then Titus O'Neil starts running. Well, he actually runs, but and also he gets in the he tries to get in the ring, and then he pretends to trip. Just to distract Baron Corbin, just for No Way Jose can capitalize on that distraction to roll him up for a 3 count in the win. So yeah, No Way Jose wins the match, and Baron Corbin, after that loss, he's done. He's done. And that was that, folks. Now this won't surprise me if WWE decides to add in No Way Jose, a part of Titus Worldwide. Whatever. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this. I don't remember which hour it was, but let me see.
My feet hurt. My feet hurt because fucking King made me kick him in his back.
Oh yeah, it happened hour number 2, folks. My apologies, I skipped that. It happened after the match between Sasha Banks and Sasha Banks and Ruby Riott. It's what happened. They did another moment of bliss where Alexa Bliss is talking about how Nia Jax is a bully. I thought it was funny though.
So I would have heard him.
Now I missed the last week's one, but I did manage to listen to it. I didn't watch it, but I listened to it. And I thought it was funny. So yeah, this whole thing with Alexa Bliss and saying that Nia Jax is a bully, which I think it was entertaining. It was funny. And show Alexa Bliss what kind of woman she is. And then they did it again this week. I don't remember what it was, what topic it was. But basically, it's just the same thing. Nia Jax is a bully. Alexa Bliss is going to take care of that bully at Backlash to win back the Raw Women's Championship.
Oh my god. Hello.
All right. And then we get to this match. Natalya versus Mickey James. Yeah, Natalya, who's being accompanied by Ronda Rousey, and then Mickey James, who's being accompanied by Alexa Bliss. So, Natalya, she walks down the ring
Is she even enjoying?
like she did. Like that was not wrong with her last week. Because remember last week? Last week she got hurt from her knee, kayfabe. And how she sells it,
I like how
she
they
was fine.
changed
She's
it.
walking down the ramp like she's fine. Mickey James, on the other hand, she walks down the ramp and gets in the ring with her arm
Dusty.
doing like this, like her arms were damaged by Ronda Rousey from last week. Props to Mickey James for that. Natalya, garbage. So we get the match between the two. They start going at it, and during the entire match, Mickey James is selling her arm the entire match. That her arm's still feeling the effect of that arm bar that Ronda Rousey gave
I
her.
was just checking out.
And Natalya refuses to sell her knee, and for last week when she quote unquote got hurt. So also Alexa Bliss tries to get involved. Ronda Rousey sees that. Alexa Bliss goes down the ramp. Goes on the apron. She gets chased by Ronda Rousey around the ring. Ronda Rousey was like going after her, like she's freaking Terminator. From the T-1000 from Terminator, to say, going after her like she's like she's ready. Alexa Bliss was running for her life too, by the way. I'm surprised that Ronda Rousey didn't catch up to her. That was crazy. So in the end, Natalya is a beating
That's
uh Mickey James. I don't know how she beat her. I think it was a sharpshooter, if I'm mistaken, or roll up. I can't remember how she won. But then after the match, and now all of a sudden, Natalya decides to sell her knee. Yeah, now you decide to sell your knee. Garbage. And then it was not over yet, folks. Alexa Bliss was on top of the stage, right? Nia Jax comes out. She hears the music. She runs away. Nia Jax says, where do you think you're going? Huh? Huh? So Alexa Bliss runs away into the crowd because she's being bullied by Nia Jax. Nia Jax gets in the ring.
After this match, I have to go join this party.
She goes between Ronda Rousey and Natalya, raises both their arms up, and they're celebrating the ring. There you go. Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler. They cut a promo at some random area. I don't know where they're at, but to talk about how dangerous they are. They're all about the show, and they'll do the show, and there you go. And we'll probably see them until next week, maybe.
I'm coming.
Now we get to the main event. Finn Balor versus the WWE Intercontinental Champion Seth Rollins for the Intercontinental Championship. Good match, folks. Back and forth action between these two. Couple false finishes. I just love the match, folks. It was incredible. Seth Rollins, man, and Finn Balor, they work so well together. And at the end, Seth Rollins gets the curse top onto Finn Balor and gets a drink count and the win. So yeah, Seth Rollins wins and retains his Intercontinental Championship, which means he'll be going to Backlash against Miz to defend his Intercontinental Championship. Let's get my nose, folks. It's stuffy. So yeah, there you go, folks. That was the end of that. So yeah, tomorrow was for hour number 3.
Guys, right there.
Three matches. 12-hour wrestling overall. 7 matches for WWE RAW for April 30th, 2018. So my overall rate for the show for WWE RAW from April 30th, 2018.
You got a fucking shotgun.
I thought the show was a good show. So I'm gonna go 6 out of 10. maybe because of the main event.
Because I shot him with a fucking rifle.
So yeah, the show was to me. I didn't think the show was that bad.
Alright,
Other than Roman
Bill,
Reigns,
we
Jinder
gotta
Mahal,
Bill's recording, but we'll be right back, okay?
No Way Jose, Natalia.
Hi.
Yeah, other than that, I can't. I had no complaints about the show. I thought it was a good show. So I'm going to wrap up here, folks. I'm done. Thank you for watching. If this is your first time watching me, I'm Robert Serrano Jr. That's your board thriller. Please subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. If you did enjoy this video, give it a dislike. This is yours alone. Thank you all for watching.
Okay.
I gotta get out of here, folks. I'm not feeling to go, folks. I'm sorry. That's why I gotta do this short. So thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for SmackDown at 12 live review. Take care and peace on the streets.
I'm back.